We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with what the fuck day is it? I don't even know what day it is. Is that Wednesday?
The Wednesday, I guess. Yeah.
It's Monday for me. I don't know. Fuck, this week's gonna be all fucked up. Wednesday? I guess it's Wednesday. 4th of July post-show edition of the Stay Cashin show. July 5th, Wednesday. Bill Rupp will be joining us shortly. He's on his 57th hospital visit in the last 3 months. So he will be here shortly. Luckily, I have the two most important people on the show already with me. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey Rackets.
Hello, Tommy G.
Hello, Joey Rackets.
I'm trying to watch the Wimbledon match behind me, so if I'm not paying attention, that's why.
Wimbledon.
Yeah, it doesn't looks pretty stagnant.
I mean, listen, we're trying to make it happen. I'm trying to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is that it's not much different than all the fucking rainouts and rain delays that have been going on where nothing's been happening anyway, right?
Yeah, we didn't do anything yesterday. Just sat here and twiddled my thumbs.
What has been going on? Like, 3 straight days they had?
The second half of the first day got rained out. Pretty much all of yesterday got rained out, and then a little bit of this morning got rained. So they're just trying to catch up. And it's to the point where I don't even know what matches are going to go on. I'm just going to play the rest of today and probably the early part of tomorrow live because I don't know what's even going off.
Bro, I literally go there and I look at the FanDuel, like, there's a lot of, I don't know if it's still there.
3 days of DFS are backed up, dude. You're not going to, if you play DFS, your DFS is not going to settle. The day one will settle finally today, and then tomorrow will finally settle yesterday's, and then who knows when today's will settle.
And it's basically like I'm looking at it and I couldn't tell. I guess now it looks like it's sorted itself out. But the other day I was going in there just fucking drunk looking for something to fucking bet live. And I'm betting on things that are suspended. So
everything was just
I didn't even realize they was suspended. I'm betting on these things thinking they're live at fucking 3 a.m, and no, it was just suspended from the morning before. So it's been complete chaos. Evan Hand, how you doing, my man?
I've been better. I'm in Bill's boat. I spent 4.5 hours in the emergency room last night.
Jesus.
Wow, for what?
What is with you guys in hospitals?
This morning. How did you not tell me this?
It's whatever. I was could not stop vomiting for 2 hours straight. So my girlfriend was like, "Get the fuck up, we're going." And even if I didn't really want to go, but if she forced me.
For throwing up?
It was.
Oh, Bill just called you a pussy.
Bill Rupp is joining the show.
Bill just called you a pussy.
Yeah. Says the guy who gets a fucking IV for if he stubs his toe.
Yeah, that looks like a stub toe to me.
Bill with his grandpa rap on.
Yeah,
Bill Rapp. Bill Rapp in the house.
I got an open wound the size of this.
By the way,
you know what that is? That's cap. That's cap.
Yeah.
Bill.
No, let's not even. I don't even want to see it.
Who wants to see it?
No. I believe you. 100%. Rackets, you made an appearance on the No Mercy podcast, by the way.
Truth told me last night. He's like, "You made an appearance." I said, "Oh, great." I don't even know.
No, it was good. It was good. Bill
one?
was making fun of me and you, and so was Kurt because of our love of puns. So I said Rackets was the only person that fucking respects my pun game, and me and you basically just talk to each other, and we don't respect anyone else.
Oh yeah, 100%. Okay. Yeah. I'll go give it a listen after the show.
Yeah, I know you'd appreciate like Rap 45 and things like that, even though.
With 2 P's.
Yeah, exactly. Bill Rapp, what up?
Starving. I was in my
No, you're not doing this. You're not eating on the show.
Dude,
you're not fucking Peyton Manning, dude.
Bro, from 9
on the fucking
9 a.m. I was in the fucking
He's like, looks like he's unrolling a sub or something.
He's sitting there like fucking, like he's got a
9 a.m. I'm in the oxygen
bacon, egg, and cheese. He's about to fucking.
I get out of the oxygen tube at 11.
Look at Jenna behind him.
Then I'm sitting there waiting for the doctor for an hour. Then he comes in, "Hey, how's your leg? What's going on? How was your weekend?" And then he gets the fucking knife and he starts scraping my leg. Scraping. He's like, "Oh, looks good." He's like, "Another 2 weeks. We'll throw some skin on it." I'm like, "All right, great."
Throw some skin on it.
Oh my God. All right, so Bill's going to go full Peyton Manning and just fucking devour food during the show.
Chicken parm, you taste so good.
Yeah.
So, Rackets, what happened to your shirt?
No, listen, if you're going to fucking eat on the show, at least don't talk with your mouth full. Can you at least do that?
What's wrong with my
Are
shirt?
you going to fight, Rackets?
What happened to my shirt? It's just the collar, dude. What do you mean?
Are you going to fight?
Looks like someone was like fucking pulling you down or something.
No, dude.
Were you in a fight? Speaking of fight, we had a fight at the hot dog eating contest last year. This year we avoided it, but Joey Chestnut comes in. Evan Hand, I'm sure that's one of your lead stories you want to talk about.
It is
way under the number. So why don't you kick us off here with the hot dog eating contest that was, then wasn't, then was, then underwhelmed, but then overwhelmed as far as the bet's concerned.
Yeah, I mean, it is the leading story because it's July. There's nothing happening. But
and you wouldn't know if there was, so it's okay.
Yeah, you're right. I would have no idea.
You had a bellyache.
Go ahead, Bill.
I said you had a bellyache for.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't know what's going on in sports to begin with, let alone if he's in the hospital. Forget it.
Anyway, I think it's time to put Joey Chestnut in the same conversation as Michael Jordan and Tom Brady and Tiger Woods.
I agree.
He's the best at what he does.
I agree.
I mean, yeah, as far as being the best at what he does, yeah, for sure, you could put him in that. But people are talking about, is he one of the greatest athletes of all time on Twitter and shit like that.
That's why I put
here's what I will say, all right? And I said this to Bill the other day. He is an icon. I do think he's an icon because the difference between an icon and a superstar is an icon lasts like forever, right? Like the Madonnas and fucking Marilyn Monroe, Jordan. He's in that category. Like you'll be talking about every 4th of July, 20, 30, 40 years from now, you'll be talking about Joey Chestnut and the hot dog eating contest. So, I mean, you could argue that more people in America know the name Joey Chestnut than Giannis Antetokounmpo, right? Like, definitely. 100%. If you went to the whole country, more people know Joey Chestnut than Giannis, right? So yeah, I would put icon status, yes. The crazy thing was when he was in that interview, Bill, we were watching that documentary, and the funniest thing I saw in it was when he was talking about how much he set it up like, you'll never believe how much money I make just to eat hot dogs, you know, and do all that. And he's like, I make 6 figures. Like, didn't you think he'd be making like more than that?
No.
Like endorsements and fucking like.
I mean, what's he gonna endorse? Like, I don't know. What's he gonna endorse?
Nathan's.
I don't know anything. I don't know. I just feel like if you're that known,
well, we saw the announcer guy, the guy who runs the hot dog contest. And
Nathan, I mean, he's only got 100,000 followers, which is
that
crazy.
Guy who runs the contest. We saw him put that hat on for like a second, like that whatever that hat, whatever it said, was some sponsor. So he put it on for. So they're getting sponsors.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's only one day a year, really. So, but
he's not just a hot dog guy. He holds
a lot
54 world records.
Yeah, corn and turkey and
all
kinds
they do it all year long.
28 pounds of poutine in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like Canadian French fries with like gravy and shit.
Like grits. I don't know what the fuck
somebody
poutine
explain.
Is. Sounds like oatmeal.
Is it like fries with gravy and cheese?
Yeah.
Like disco fries?
Disco fries?
Disco fries.
It sounds like disco fries. Sounds like disco fries. Sounds like what we refer to as disco fries.
You know North Jersey.
It's just literally French fries with mozzarella and fucking gravy.
All right, so it's North Jersey diner.
Yeah.
Disco fries.
Yeah, it's basically disco fries. All right.
Yeah,
I mean, listen,
cheese curds
Jenna's like,
gravy.
what? Look at Jenna's face.
Jenna wants some fucking disco fries. Dude, ears are popping today on Jenna.
She loves fries.
Ears are popping. Jenna's ears have been perked up the whole show.
She hears fries. Fries, Jen. Fries? Jenna.
That's fucking so the controversy there was that they were going to cancel the hot dog eating contest. Like, what are we doing here? Just go inside. Like, why were you going to cancel this at any point? And then fucking Chestnut saved the day and told him we're going to do it. Like, how are you going to cancel the one day a year that you guys have everything leaning on when you're eating food? Like you can't go under a fucking tent or go inside and fucking let the crowd outside.
They had to cook all the hot dogs again and everything else.
But they were going to cancel it.
Yeah. Well, they did
eating hot dogs for 10 minutes. Like,
it came up on Channel 7 News. It's canceled.
It was the most insane thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. Dude, they have for something that's that big, even though it's once a year, that dude who runs it has no fucking idea what he's doing as a fucking manager of an event. Literally none. He's an amazing fucking host, and he's amazing on the mic. But he has no idea. Remember the year that it was a fucking tie, Bill? And they acted like him and Kobayashi, like, could never tie? Like, how the fuck is that going to happen? and then they just said, go eat 5 more hot dogs.
And
these guys just fucking ate to capacity, and now you're gonna go make them eat 5 more hot dogs. Like
Chestnut really kind of didn't win. He outsmarted
cheated.
him.
He raised his arm.
He raised his arm, and then Kobayashi was like, fuck,
Kobayashi stopped. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, like they don't even know that you didn't have a contingency plan for rain. You didn't have a contingency plan for a tie. Like, who's running this fucking thing? So, especially with FanDuel right now, you probably had fucking $100 million being wagered on this fucking thing yesterday across the country. So now it's even bigger now that legal sports is going on. But
yeah, we nailed that, bro. Me and you were all over all that under. Easily cashed. Around like the 4 or 5 minute mark, he started to slow down, like to like 5 hot dogs a minute, and it was just over. It was over.
Well, we did a live Twitter Spaces yesterday. For those of you who caught it, we did a live analysis of the whole hot dog eating contest, and yeah, I mean, we were all over the under on that. I mean, anyone who bet the over on that, you're fucking retarded. But you got to remember, dude, people rise to the level of their competition, right? With no Kobayashi there, you're not going to be in that you got to have, you got to have that pace up guy where you're fucking fighting each other in any sport that you're doing. So with no Kobayashi, we knew there was potential protests. We knew there was potential rain. We knew he was going to run away with it by 20, 30 dogs. So even though you're going to train just as hard, you're not. If Kobayashi's there, he's eating 70. I'm telling you.
You know what also was big is that Chestnut was on that show with Big Cat a day or two before, and Big Cat was like, "Can you do 77?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to try. It's going to be hard, but I think I can get 77." So a lot of people heard that, showed the video. People in our chat even posted it. And I was like, I don't care what he said.
That gave me confidence on the under because he should have said, I'm going to crush 77.
But
it didn't sound like he was going to beat 77.
When I put the bet out Friday night, it was like 72.5. First it was
71.5. Then it went
to 72.5. And then DraftKings actually had 73.5 that morning. So
because all the idiots are just pounding the over. Like
people were pounding the over. It was crazy.
And then we said, Bill, right before it started, I think it was Howie or someone came on and was like, they like the over. And I was like, you're done on the over after a delay.
Howie,
You have no chance. Yeah, like so realistically, if you bet the over on that, would you have gotten it without the delay? Who knows? But once that delay happened, you were dead in the water.
It was done.
Like it was over. It was over. Yeah. I mean, that was definitely going under. It's just preparation and everything. I'm sure a lot goes into that shit and timing and all that. What were you going to say, Evan?
We have a dono in the chat from Shane Vendrell saying, my girlfriend told me that if I was half the man Bill was, she wouldn't have to sleep with my friends.
It's true. Bill's quite the man. You know what? She probably saw Bill's hip movement and his hip thrusting, and that probably fucked you forever.
Yeah.
She's all in now. Now you're compared to that beautiful Bill Rupp hip movement.
Wait until the skin gets thrown on my leg and Tommy gets a hip. We are going to be professional. What are we going to do, Tommy? Professional.
Oh, you give Bill skin and me bones? Forget it. We're
going to be playing that the little tennis thing.
Pickleball.
Pickleball. Tommy and I are pickleball partners.
We're planning our second career.
You're already pickleball partners.
That sounds a little funny.
I'm the pickle. He's the balls. But no, we're planning our second career because we're about to be athletes again because Bill's getting his legs fixed and I'm getting my hip fixed. So we're wondering what we could do. Softball obviously is one thing. We're going to start to get back into softball and all that. But, we got to pick a new sport that we could dominate and be national, be on TV. So Bill was almost a fucking skiing champion when he was younger. I was almost a baseball player. We had a lot of things going. So our round 2 is going to be pickleball. We don't know the rules. We don't know how it works. We've probably both seen it once combined on TV at the same time. But we decided we're going to dominate it. So that's what's going to happen. Tommy G, Bill Rupp, coming to a fucking pickleball court near you. Buckle the fuck up. It's coming. We're going to have a cool team name and everything. We're going to have Hoffman running and getting the balls when they hit the net. It's going to be fucking awesome. Rackets handicapping it. It's going to be great. Did you bet on pickleball, Rackets? You have to be able to soon, if not already.
Well, you could bet on that beanbag thing.
Oh, Hoffman me and Hoffman will be Hoffman just me and you will dominate with these two, 100%. Fucking run Tommy Bill off the goddamn pickleball.
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Hoffman, not you. A little scared of Hoffman, I'm not going to lie. He's really low to the ground. He can get a lot of places really fast. All right, what else we got, Harry?
So cocaine was found in the White House.
Oh. I thought you meant right here next to me. I was like, fuck, is my camera?
Yep, you're tilted
See
today.
that?
However, betonline.ag has put out odds as to who's
Whether
it
it's
is.
me or not. I mean, I have to be on that list.
So yeah, you're number one.
Let's
So
go.
first up, we have Hunter
It's
Biden.
it's actually, you know what it is, Evan? Whatever the odds you're reading are, Bill, are like the Joey Chestnut odds, where they basically did the odds without who dropped the cocaine at the White House. So I think these odds are, Bill, you know, when you can't bet Chestnut to win because he's obviously going to win, so they take him off and do the field. So I think I'm already the big favorite, and they took me off. So now this is everyone else.
That makes sense.
Gotcha. Cool.
So Hunter Biden's the leader here at plus 200, followed by Travis Kelce at plus 800. But something that's very surprising to me, which
Travis Kelce?
Joe
Was he just at the
Biden
White House?
plus 15,000.
I'd peg that.
That's a good bet.
I'd hit that. That seems good value. Yeah, I like that.
we
Travis
got
Kelce was just at the White House? I mean, that's the lock of the century.
What happens if it never comes out? They're just going to hold the money forever?
It's Hunter Biden for sure.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. And wasn't it in a spot where like guests can't get to? Bill, we should have gone heavier this on No Mercy. I didn't really research the story as we were recording.
I didn't either. I didn't know.
It was after the recording where I saw all the shit on it. But yeah, I mean, dude, Travis Kelce would be interesting. Imagine Travis Kelce got suspended for the entire football season for dropping coke.
Listen, going to that dinner, you need to do blow or something, some type of.
I'd be fucking yacked out of my face having to talk to Joe Biden. It's the only way you can understand him.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be.
Who the hell wouldn't want to do drugs there?
Yeah, I want to do drugs everywhere. All right.
You want this pump, man?
Yeah. So what else we got here, Evan, outside of cocaine and hot dogs?
By the way, McConaughey is plus 1,500 on that. Which
Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah.
He was there? What was he even doing there?
I'm pounding that.
Events on that.
I'm pounding that. All right. Send me that. Send me that.
Okay. Did you see what Stephen A. Smith said about all the layoffs?
Yes.
No.
I think that's a bold take.
Listen,
what was it?
Straight
I didn't hear it. What was it?
He said that he loves what's his name?
Jalen?
No, the guy they just hired. No,
Pat McAfee.
McAfee.
Oh.
He loves him, and that he's contract. He goes, he signed his contract just now. I signed mine years ago because everyone was like, "Oh, he's making more than you, Stephen A. What do you think about that?" And everyone
I heard that part. Yeah.
Everyone wanted Stephen A. to go nuts. He's like, "Listen, I like him. I signed my contract years ago. He signed his now. It's a different time. I'm not going to say nothing bad about him. It is what it is.
But that's not what Evan's talking about, I don't think.
Yeah, well,
it was all in the same interview.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So I heard that part. I heard the part where, Stephen A. was pretending like he wasn't jealous of Pat McAfee, even though he was. It came through very clearly in that comment.
And basically, it was like did they needed new blood and stuff.
But he brought race into the whole thing. And he basically said that.
Evan, fill us in because this is a Rupp date. Go, tell us what happened.
This is a Rupp date. I don't even know what's going on.
I mean, why are we having Rupp?
I just told you.
Yeah, okay, go on. Now, Evan, tell us what really happened.
So basically, Stephen A. Smith I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, I can lose my job at any day now, and like all these people are losing their jobs, but a cold for a white person is is pneumonia for a black person.
He only has his job because he's black. Listen, Stephen A. Smith is good at what he does.
That's not true.
No. Stephen A. Smith is good at what he does, but he rose so fast from where he was because they needed needed a strong black guy there, 100%.
He's put in a lot of fucking.
No, you're missing where he started from. He started right, and they needed another Wilbon. They needed some blood because they were very, very white.
Very, very bottom.
100%. But 98% of the black guys on ESPN, I don't care if you're fucking listening. Look me in the eyes, I tell you, shouldn't be there. They're just there to fill voids. The women and the black guys on there aren't very good. It's the bottom line. They're not. Most of the white guys suck on there. But I mean, the old school, old white guys back when ESPN was the shit. When you had all those fucking anchors that were funny and did even an Olbermann before he turned into a cuck and Van Pelt and all those guys. The show sucks. It's all fucking chicks and beta black guys. That's all it is. And then they mix in the Asian girls and the Asian guy. They're just trying to fill diversity roles on that channel right now. So to say that if you're white, you have no chance of getting a fucking shot on ESPN right now, or if you're a minority, No, if you're white, you have no chance of getting a shot right now. Like, they're literally only hiring women and minorities. So I don't know what the fuck that means. There's never been an easier time to make a move in sports than to be black, Spanish, Asian, or female. And if you're all of those, forget it. You have a fucking home run. But there is so little talent on these sports shows right now because people are hiring based on race and not on talent. That is a fucking fact, no matter what anyone says.
Who wants to work there? They don't make any money, really, do they?
They don't make shit. They're a bunch of fucking liberal cocks. It's a fucking, you're just on TV and a lot of people see you, but then when you leave there, who's left ESPN and really done anything, right? They're fucking nobody. They have no fucking talent there. That's like, it's fucking garbage. The whole fucking,
I mean, some of the best talent. Like, I love Doug Kazarian. I think he's great.
Yeah. Daily Wager guys are good. Yeah.
Some of them guys on that show are good. Anita
Van Pelt and those guys are good. The betting-oriented guys are good.
Anita's
but the main
awesome.
Those are ESPN2 shows. You know, like those are ESPN2. That's where the talent actually more is on ESPN2 than on ESPN. I'm sure McAfee's going to ESPN2, right?
That's what ESPN used to be. Like,
yeah, but now ESPN2 is better than ESPN. Yeah. ESPN Main is literally just Nina Kimes, Dan Orlovsky, Ryan Clark, fucking Kendrick Perkins, fucking Tim Legler, and 5 other people that just do every fucking show all day.
I was surprised that Max Kellerman got fired. I thought that show just got fired, and he was still going to have his afternoon show.
He was making a lot of money though.
$5 million, but he was done.
They're just firing salaries. They're cutting salaries. That's it. If you're making a lot of money over there, you're gone.
Oh my God.
I mean,
how long does McAfee last there?
Shane just donated in the chat. It's.
Yeah, that might be a little far. All right.
Listen, I saw
now I gotta open the
We're
YouTube
even
chat.
saying
Jesus.
that.
Yeah,
I
saw.
It's a little too far.
I saw a TikTok today that I'll post. I reposted on my TikTok, and then I'm gonna make a comment about it later because I just got home. This kid, I saw it was like a kid, maybe about 12 years old. He's ringing doorbells because he has no friends. And people are being bullies to him, little chubby kid or whatever. Listen, I was a bully. I bullied the shit out of people. I went back and I said I'm sorry to a lot of the people I bullied. Should have never done it, but I'm an asshole. What are you going to do? The guy whose doorbell he rang is setting up
is this just a story so that you could talk about that you were bullied?
Yes.
Okay.
This guy's setting up. I want people to help. This guy's setting up a GoFundMe for him. I'm going to post it. I feel sorry for the kid. He's a little annoying. So you can see why some people may bully him and shit. But
Bill's name got crossed off a list with lipstick.
Yeah, Bill's trying to balance out his karma.
I felt so bad, bro. I felt so bad when I saw it. You guys will see it.
I
never feel bad for people. Never. And this really got to me. So I was like,
I don't post any GoFundMes. We're not promoting them on here.
I don't want anybody. You don't have to give to them. You don't care. I'm not. But
I don't do GoFundMes.
Watch it and feel if you have a child and he's doing something like that because I was an asshole.
Yeah, and then you go find out fucking 6 months from now that this kid was paid by some guy to fucking do this and fake this whole story.
Bro, Tommy, you got to trust certain people, bro.
I know. I'll put him in
I feel bad for the kid. My whole point is I feel bad for him.
Good. Go feel bad for him on your Twitter. Go feel bad for him on your Twitter. Because I'm not promoting that shit. And then all of a sudden it turns out
I am promoting the little kid.
Yeah, you go to Bill's Twitter and fucking hear about this stupid little kid.
I'm sending him to Tommy's house.
Yeah, tell him to my house. I'll fucking kick him in the head. Anyway, next topic, Evan.
Jesus.
That's pretty much it. Other than Josh Allen said that
I might haven't seen him. Maybe I won't like him.
What?
That he's what?
The media blew the Stephon Diggs situation out of proportion.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Stupid media.
Sure it did.
That's it.
Yeah.
How about Rackets? How about that TikTok this morning that I posted with that big fat black woman eating a chicken?
She's just sitting there eating chicken and a big fat fucking dildo on her nightstand.
Just sitting on her desk. That was awesome.
Yeah. Fucking ridiculous.
Good stuff,
the shit that you find is insane. Yeah. Bill's telling people to go tip the fucking little kid that's a fraud. Meanwhile, we're giving out fucking 15 straight winners.
He's not a fraud, dude.
I don't believe it. I don't buy anything. I don't buy anything.
Fucking friend.
I don't buy anything. I don't believe anything. Everything's fake right now.
I believe
everyone's their game is getting better at fucking martyring for money. Everyone's getting better at it. We can't tell the difference between what's real and what's fake. I don't believe anything.
Well,
unless he shows up at my door, I won't believe it.
I can't wait. I'm gonna send them right to your house.
All right, let's get to sports. Do we have anything else here we got to cover, Ev?
Nothing.
All right, cool. Rackets, Wimbledon. Let's start. We'll do that after baseball. We'll do that after baseball.
Yeah.
Is there anything right now that you need to give out live or anything?
Sissy Paws about to win.
No, fuck Sissy Paws. No, because it's the fifth set and there's literally deuce. It's 6-5 deuce. No, so we're on team, but I'm not putting that out. You can hit it if you want, but that's not official.
All right, and it doesn't look like anything else. All right, let's get to baseball. So if you guys tuned into Friday's show, 15-0 on the bets. I think we went 16-1 as a staff.
Yep.
Bill, you cost us our perfect show. How do you feel about that?
I don't give a fuck. I went undefeated yesterday and the day before.
Bill's been white hot on fire. He's the only little gray on there.
Phillies. The Phillies lost that one game.
Yeah, that was a
2-1. Yeah. Those fuckers couldn't score another run.
Yeah, but
I think I got to a tie break.
There you go.
I think I got two. Nick DeChamp says Colin Cowherd and Dan Patrick have done well since leaving ESPN.
Cowherd, yes. Patrick, I mean, I guess, yeah.
Dan Patrick was in grown-ups too.
Rich Eisen too.
Rich Eisen, yeah. I know with that old crew. Yes. The old crew all did good. They all left, and they're all because they were all talented. I'm talking about in like the last fucking like 15, 20 years when you see someone leave ESPN, they all just disappear. They're going because they're talentless losers. But yeah, that old crew with fucking Stuart Scott and fucking all those guys, Chris Berman, every one of them blew up.
Stuart Scott,
every one of them, yeah. But they, now the new crew though, they're all fucking talentless. They go nowhere after they fucking leave ESPN. Let's get to some baseball bets here. Houston's beating the Rockies 1-0 in the third inning right now. Anyone have any interest live? I don't.
No.
We gonna bet the Rockies?
No, I'm not gonna bet anything on. Just gotta ask. Next game I do have interest on at 6:40 p.m. Miami Marlins, my babies, my love children, -116. Let me see if that's the best line. Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. Marlins, your team. Fucking out of here. Are you out of your?
I didn't call it 2 years ago.
No, I've been on it. Bill, I've been betting them every day for 3 years. How many Marlins bets did you make?
Oh, now you bet it for 3 years.
Yeah. Oh, you never give two, so.
You never give me credit.
How many more? When have you ever seen Bill bet the Marlins?
I didn't call the Marlins to make the playoffs that year.
You did for that COVID year. You liked them for that year. Yes, I'll give you that. And you haven't talked about them since.
Yeah.
Rackets has a fucking White Sox hat from when he was 8. Is he on the White Sox now?
No, actually, I don't have. That's one of the ones I don't have. I don't have White Sox.
Really?
Sure. And I don't have an Astros hat either. And Peyton's like, you don't even. He's like, you have 25 hats down there, and not one of them are my team.
Yeah. Bill liked the Marlins in 2020, which he did.
I was gonna get I cannot bring myself to wear another team's hat besides the Yankees. I just can't do it. I'm not even the Mets. I can't wear any shirts, anything from another team. I can't do it, bro.
I struggle with it too.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
You gotta see funny looking head, Bill. That's why.
I could get 46. I just can't buy another team, bro. USA or fucking Yankees. That's it.
All right. Marlins -116 is my play. I like that. Put that on the board, Evan. I'm just taking the Marlins every fucking day.
I like the Marlins. I'm on them today.
I don't understand these lines. I mean, I don't get. They're home. Oh, there's a pitching advantage for fucking St. Louis. Who gives a flying fuck? This team is good, dude, and they're getting no respect by anyone. So
Cardinals are going to make a run in the second half. Watch.
No, that they got bigger problems than their players. They got management problems. They got they're fighting.
Make a run.
No, they're not. They're
Cardinals
fighting
Cardinals, and if the Mets don't sell.
No, the Cardinals are not going to make a run. There's internal problems in that organization that are bigger than their on-field performance that are affecting their on-field performance. Unless they fire some people up at the top, they're not making any runs, I don't think. Let's see. Like the Marlins there, Rackets, anything on that?
I like the Marlins too.
We're all on the
Okay.
Marlins.
All right. Well, the Marlins. Tigers, Rodriguez coming back today, Rackets. He hasn't pitched since like fucking May, right?
Yeah, he's been out with I don't know what injury it was. It was something with a forearm or something like that. Forearm or elbow. Tigers, the line on the Tigers is insane, dude. Minus 225.
That's fucking absurd. That was the first thing I was just going to say. That line is retarded. I've made more money betting on the Oakland A's this year, a team that only has 24 wins and 63 losses. I was betting their team totals for a while when they were scoring runs, and then I just seem to catch them on days. We had them yesterday. We had them fucking a few days ago. I like them plus 1.5 today. So I like Oakland. I don't love this. So this isn't a big bet, guys. This is a sprinkle. But I'm taking a little stab here on Oakland plus 1.5. Took it yesterday and ended up, I think the game ended 1-0. I like Oakland plus 1.5 here in this spot. Erod may only go 5 innings. I mean, we don't know. It's his first start back. He may be rusty. That's a huge line for a bad team with a starting pitcher that hasn't pitched in fucking a month and a half. So give me the 1.5 on Oakland there, minus 102. I'm going to take that. Couple news points that we should talk about is the Angels, Bill. Angels literally had Trout, who's on the IL, and may have broke his wrist, right? He may be gone for a while.
He's out. It takes 5 weeks to heal, plus a few weeks to rehab. He's done for August.
He's done. Yeah. Why is he on a 10-day IL?
Because they can't put him on the 60. Not yet.
Because he might not be 60. Yeah, they might find out when that is. Okay. So we got Trout out for at least 4 or 5 weeks. We have Rendon, who's on crutches right now. I don't think that's that serious. Fouled the ball off his leg. So right after Trout gets hurt, Rendon goes down and is writhing in pain on the ground, gets carried off the fucking field. And then Ohtani leaves the game yesterday with a fucking blister after having the split nail. So they're a fucking mess right now at a time where they cannot afford to be a mess. So that team's done. The Angels are done. Every year the Angels find a way to underachieve. Every year.
And it all starts with a Trout injury.
Starts with Trout injury every year, and then it snowballs from there. I think you could say goodbye to Ohtani 100% now if it wasn't already 100%. I'd be getting the fuck out of Dodge if I were him too, but that team's trash. We'll talk about the Padres. I got to play on the Padres tonight too. Rays, Phillies, 2 teams I actually haven't been betting on. I've been kind of sticking to my core fucking 7 or 8 teams over the last couple weeks with a lot of success. Phillies, Rays, Rackets, 2 teams that fall into your wheelhouse. Any interest here?
Yeah, I like Tampa. Littell's been pretty good. He's only going to open, but still, Philly shouldn't really score early. And the Tampa line minus 130, I like that.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
What's up?
I would lean Phillies, but I'm not going to bet it. Phillies just, I don't know. They're just, everything's coming together for them. I don't know.
Yeah. Let me give you the heat check report right now around baseball and the weather. This is going to be a new thing. I'm going to call it the heat check report, Rackets. I'm going to name the few teams that are the hottest and the stadiums that are the hottest. So we got the Yankees, 7 out of 10, 7-3 in their last 10.
Music. Evan, where is a soundboard?
I guess I got to get on that.
Damn soundboard.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Jesus Christ.
I'm tired of doing it.
Come on, Evan. All right. Astros 7-3 in their last 10. Braves 9-1 in their last 10. Should have won yesterday too. Who else we got here? Brewers 7-3 out of their last 10, and that's pretty much it. You got the Phillies also 7-3, and the Marlins 7-3. So there's your heat check report from the team perspective. And Oakland game, 87 degrees, 8 mile per hour wind blowing in. You got a dome in Miami. You got a dome in Tampa. Yankee game, 86 degrees, 6 mile per hour blowing in. 87 degrees in Washington. No wind blowing out yet in any of these stadiums. 80 degrees in Boston. 85 degrees in Cleveland, all wind blowing in or neutral. Minnesota's the one game that does have wind blowing out, 13 miles per hour blowing out to right, but it's only 75 degrees over there. 82 with a lot of fucking rain in Chicago. I don't know if that Toronto game is going to play. Wind blowing out at 10 miles per hour. So that would be the best weather game of all of them. The White Sox game, 82 degrees, 10 mile per hour wind blowing out. But I don't know if that game's going to get in. 68 degrees in San Diego.
I can't hedge. If you hedge Tsitsipas, if you took team, I got to get on my phone and do this.
All right, hedge. So
I can't even do it. You motherfucker!
You're not gonna get it. You're just gonna be fucked. Just sit.
You motherfucker.
Brewers in a dome. San Francisco, 60 degrees, 17 mile per hour wind blowing out. Keep in mind that stadium was built to neutralize wind. And then we got the Diamondbacks in a dome. A lot of teams in the dome today. And the Dodgers, who just cannot keep a lead through the 9th inning. I wanted to fucking kill myself.
That was a nice ace.
And Dodgers 68 degrees, 8 mile per hour wind blowing out. So that's your heat check report.
Hey, Rackets, real fast, Tommy. I was watching the tennis when I was in the tube today, Rackets. That what's the I forget his name. The bigger American black dude. What's his name?
Tiafoe,
the guy played this morning. He won 3 sets or whatever.
Yeah, Tiafoe is awesome, dude.
He his serve is awesome.
Yep.
So I was thinking next round maybe to bet his aces, because when he's on, bro, he like aced like the last like set. He had like 8 or 9 of them, maybe 10. It was crazy.
Yeah,
Maybe something to look at.
For sure. FanDuel never really had those props, but I use DraftKings a lot more now since they changed the rules. So I'll start looking at that stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right. Washington at home, Cincinnati. Tough to not bet on Cincinnati right now in this spot, but this line looks really trappy, Rackets. We got the Nationals, who opened at plus 115, excuse me, and are actually plus 100 against Cincinnati here. Ashcraft is ass, and Gray has been great. So we have Ashcraft and John Great. What are we doing here? We trusting the Reds in this spot with a little bit of a trappy line?
Yeah, Ashcraft is good the first time or two through the lineup, and then that's when he gets blown up. So it depends on how long he stays in the game for. That being said, Josiah Gray's just been really good. So
yeah.
I'm okay with the Nats plus money here. I feel like this is more of a Nationals line than it is a Reds line, but the Reds have been really good to us lately. So, I mean, I have no problem trusting them, but I do think this is a Nats line.
I'm off this right now. I'm going to make a final decision on this. Remind me having to come back to that Cincinnati game because I want to bet the Reds. I just feel like I'm walking into a trap. Yankees, minus 102. Bill Rupp, are the Yankees going to sweep the Orioles?
That's a 4-game set.
Clean out.
It's a 4-game set.
Oh, I know. Me and Bill talked about it yesterday. We won all 4. We won all 4. We know exactly how many games are coming. So, Bill, Yankees, are they going to take the third, lock in the series, and then go for the sweep the next day?
Yep.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I was just a month early on the Orioles. Here it comes. Here comes the collapse. This is the series that the Orioles cannot get swept in.
Yankees and Orioles will be tied going into the break.
No,
I mean, it was just a week and a half ago when Joey Rackets was telling me how he was cashing his bet on me versus the Yankees and the Orioles, cashing his ticket. And now, realistically, Bill, after tomorrow, I may be winning this bet.
Well, Yankees will have one more win in the win column and one more loss. So they'll basically be tied.
Yeah. It'll basically be
tied
right
going
there,
into the break.
Yeah. So I'm going Yankees. I think Giancarlo Stanton's about to get hot. I called it to the at-bat yesterday. Said Stanton's going to start carrying the Yankees through July, and then he had a nice single up the middle where Gleyber Torres just exposed Baltimore's laziness.
What do they play here till, Rackets?
He got it back. Oh, let's go. Come on. 9-8 now.
What do they play till?
10-2.
Where is this on? What channel is this on? Because if you guys are going to fucking talk
ESPN.
about it all show, I might as well fucking watch it.
Jesus.
So
Give me a
at least
fucking
this way
heart attack,
I know,
dude.
At least this way I know when to stop trying to host a show. And I can see when you guys are about to explode. All right. So I like the Yankees in this 7 minus 102. Best line available looks to be Yankees.
I'm on the Yankees.
Minus 102. That seems to be the best line. All right, Yankees minus 102.
Orioles called up Cowser. He probably takes shitty Randy Vasquez yard today.
Yeah, no one cares about your AAA prospects that you think are going to save your team.
Yankees just had a guy. Yankees just had one of their bullpen guys get suspended today because
for domestic violence. Yeah, that's a great clubhouse to be in.
Rackets so mad.
Son of a
He's
fuck you,
so
City
mad.
Boss. I'm irritated with that fucking match.
The Orioles' best hitter is Hicks.
Yeah. So we're going Yankees there. No matter what Rackets says, we're going to ignore it because we're on the board with the Yankees here. Rackets, do you like Gray and the Rangers versus the Red Sox?
Yeah, a little bit.
Bello.
Bayo's been good. I'm not really fucking with him, but I would take Texas here. This looks like a Red Sox line. Yeah. This looks like a trappy line. It
does look. That's what I'm sitting here kind of wondering here. And the Rangers kind of have fallen off a little bit. I mean, they're like 4-6 in their last 10. I don't like teams that are limping into the break. So whenever we get close to the All-Star break, I want hot teams and I want to stay away from cold teams. Because these cold teams usually mail it in until the fucking
I told you
the break comes.
Texas was gonna come down back down.
I mean, they were literally at like a 70% winning percentage, so they had to come back down a little bit. But I think they're still fine. We'll see what goes on with them and the Astros. So no play on that game for me.
I do have Corey Seager is going to be in the first part of my hit parlay. Still putting it together, but he's definitely on it.
Okay. I am going with the Braves minus 164 in this game against the Guardians. We got Soroka and Quantrill. There should be runs in this game. I mean, Soroka sucks. I'm not betting on him by any means. Total's 10. If the total was lower, I would hit the over. But I think there's going to be runs in this game. This Braves team's just too hot right now. Even when they lose, it looks sexy. So I'm not worried about a loss there. I still like the Braves minus 160 against Cleveland. So put me on the board for that, Evan. Anyone else have a play on the Braves game?
No, but the second part of my hit parlay will be Acuna in that game.
Okay. I like that. I like the Acuna hit there. He gets a hit pretty much every game. I'm actually writing that down.
Listen, I've been yesterday I gave out his stolen base. To us, it was like 167, but then I used that DraftKings 76% boost on it to go to like 280 or whatever it was, 270, whatever, I don't know. But anyway, guys, I mean, you could take it again. He's at a record.
Hold on, let me ask before you say it. Rackets, do you know how many stolen base Acuna has?
It's like 30 or something, right?
No.
40?
41.
Wow. He's got 41 steals already. I was shocked. I thought he had like 27. I was shocked when I heard that number. But yeah, he runs every time. He's going for like fucking 80 steals.
Getting on and stealing. I had it yesterday. I'm taking it again today because that's how they score a lot of their runs. He gets the hit, gets on and steals. So even though it's little odds, I put a unit on it and I'm going to ride it.
What is the odds on it?
It was 167 yesterday. I have to look. Let me.
Looks like, let me see. Stolen base, Acuna. Plus 135.
Ooh, that's kind of
that's MGM. I don't know if there's a better line somewhere else. That's just the MGM.
Let me look at FanDuel.
I like that though. I mean, he's been running like a fucking psychopath this year. Yeah. All right. So let you look at that.
It's 126. It's
it's better on MGM. Yeah, 135 looks to be your best spot, unless it's DraftKings has a better line. Actually, you know what? There's one more place I could look for this. Give me 1 second.
Let me just check DraftKings real fast.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
It's gonna be probably the same.
There it is. Steel.
Acuna,
I like his runs.
135 on DraftKings.
Yeah, 135 is the best number.
Yeah, I'm going to use it. I'm going to take it. I took it yesterday. I'm riding with plus money on his steals for the year, so I'm going to go with it again.
Yeah, he's out for something right now. He's on a mission. He's stealing third. He's stealing everything. Minnesota Twins, Kansas City Royals, Pablo Lopez versus Marsh. Rackets. Twins are minus 290. They are getting a little bit hot right now. Do we like the Twins here today? I know they're 5-5 in their last 10, but looks like their bats are fucking coming around. I think they scored like 18 runs in the last 2 games against Kansas City here. So I like it. I'm going to parlay it with the Dodgers. I'm running right back into that fucking misery train that I call the Dodgers. So I'm going to parlay the Twins and Dodgers minus 116, Evan. Twins money line, Dodgers money line minus 116. Rackets, you got any interest in playing the Twins here?
It's a little steep for me at 265, but I get it. Royals are very not good at all, so
they're very not good at all.
That's very not good at all.
They're very not good at all. Bill,
I was saying very bad, but they're not good.
No, I like very not good at all. Very not good at all. That's actually a better description. Actually, I'm sorry. I have a minus 111, not minus 160, minus 111 on MGM. Very not good at all. I like that.
All right, we'll stick with it.
No Twins for me.
That's how I'm going to describe Bill going forward. Milwaukee Brewers plus 124 against the Cubs. Steele is on the bump. We like to bet on Steele. The Cubs have been pretty good to us, or at least pretty good to me going forward lately. They have been pretty bad lately, though, Rackets. Do we have any interest in the Cubs, who are just fucking losing to everybody lately?
Yeah, I like Steele today. Minus 150 seems a little bit steep on the road, but you get what you pay for, I guess, because Steele's one of the best pitchers in the National League. So I like this. Yeah. I like the Cubs today.
I can't do it right now. It's just how cold they've been. They're not a good road team either, but I mean, I get it. Steele, it's a, I always like betting on him when he's on the bump. 9-2 with a 2.4 ERA. I'm going to lay off this one. Bill, anything in this Cubs Brewers game?
No.
All right. Blue Jays, White Sox, Berrios on the hill against Lance Lynn, who's a bag of shit. Is he turning it around at all, Rackets? I haven't followed him his last couple starts. Or is he still?
He went from like that's what it was, a 15 or 16 strikeout start, whatever the fuck it was, to giving up.
Yeah,
like
I saw that one, and
runs.
I haven't seen the last two. Okay.
Yeah, he gave like 10 runs
runs
on like 16 homers in the last one. So.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it right here. So he gave up 20 earned runs in 14 innings leading up to that 16K start. Then he dropped that, and I was like, all right, is he about to turn it around? And
no, he's given up a million bombs in the last one.
So he's just bad. Blue Jays and Berrios. I like betting the Blue Jays when they get down because they fucking always do. Like we did it last night. We hit the Blue Jays plus 130 live when they were losing.
This looks like a White Sox line to me, though. Plus 100. I understand they're at home, but so you're going to get a little bit there. But the Blue Jays, on paper, the Blue Jays offense should destroy this White Sox team against Lance Lynn. And this looks like Vegas is thinking it's a Lance Lynn fucking gem game.
Okay. The line movement here, we got about 65% of the money on the Blue Jays. The line has gone up a little bit. It opened at 110. It's up to 120. I would have liked to see that stay the same or go down.
Is Tommy frozen or am I frozen?
I think Tommy is.
He is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this line says it's a White Sox game to me, but
the line is fishy.
You froze for like 20 seconds.
He's back.
Right.
He's
back. I'm back. All right. Let's see. You know what? Guess what I have open? Fangraphs.
Okay.
Bill, you open 3 pages of Fangraphs and you have no chance of surviving. It doesn't matter if you're literally doing it in Google headquarters. It doesn't matter like what your internet speed is. I don't know what they do on that site, but it just fucking literally locks up everything. Let's go to great data though. Let's go to the Angels and the Padres game. I like the Padres a lot here. I loved him at 160 this morning. It's up to fucking 180. I'm still taking it at minus 180. This Angels team is a disaster. There's no Ohtani. There's no Trout. There's no Rendon. And they didn't have anything good outside of that. The Padres are starting to hit a little bit. They're starting to get a little swag. I'm rocking with the Padres here. I hit the Padres yesterday against Ohtani. That was a nice, easy win. And I think they go right back at their throat again today. So I love the Padres here. Lay the juice. If you want to put it in a parlay, you can. Don't be afraid to lay 180, guys. I don't understand why everyone's so fucking juice conscious. Dude, if you think the line should be 250, which I do think it should be, then take the 180. Stop parlaying everything. Everyone does it. And everyone's like, oh, you shouldn't do that, Tommy. I'm up fucking to 300 units. I do this every year. Just fucking lay the juice. It's fine. It's okay. You can lay 18 to win 10. You'll be all right. You'll survive it. Win bets. That's the goal. Win your fucking bets. 15-0 last Friday. Win your bets. If you win your bet, it doesn't matter what the juice was. You never paid it. Win the fucking bet.
We got a dono in the chat from Kenny Burns. Says Rackets and Aber owe me an apology for all their Texas Rangers nonsense. From Pepper.
They're leading the division. You owe me an apology for trying to call me out. Get the fuck out of here.
There you go.
Honestly, I'm siding with Rackets. I mean, listen, it's rare that someone pays money and I don't side with them. But especially when we went 15-0 and the freeloaders still don't tip. But I mean, listen, I got sour Rackets and they're winning the division still. So I got it. I'm sorry, Pep.
Fuck out of here, Pep.
Yeah, I never.
I got the last part of my hit parlay.
Fuck out of here, Pep.
Going back to the Braves game.
That'll be the last tip Pepper ever gives.
Tommy can keep that one.
Going back to the Braves game, Rosario. Cleveland. Ahmed Rosario's been killing it. He's on fire. I like the matchup today. I will go with him. It'll be plus 110 for those 3 players. So we got Seager, Acuna, Rosario for the hit parlay, plus 110. I think I've only missed like 3 or 4 out of like my next 18.
You're on what? You're on like a 15-game streak on Beat the Streak. You're hitting at 73% on the season. You're fucking winning all your hit parlay bets.
Rackets, I need you to get a couple in there. So we
can't get anything, dude.
Me and Rackets just hover around. Like
I started talking shit to Tommy. Now I can't hit one. He's like, he won't.
Rackets put me on Rackets put me on a 7-game streak, and then that's all I needed to do. And then off took off. So, all right, let's go to what's the next game here. We got the Mariners versus the Giants. I'm laying off these 2 teams. My Mariners looking like they turn into. You know what? Scratch that. Let me just see something here. Hold on.
It's Alex Cobb. Cut it.
I'm taking the Mariners. I'm taking the Mariners.
No, not with Tommy Malone.
Yep, I'm taking the Mariners plus 150.
Oh my God.
Yep. That is. Here's why. The Mariners are hot right now. The Mariners needed to come back around, and they have. They've won like 4 or 5 in a row. The Giants are a fucking disaster right now. I think they've lost 6 in a row or 5 in a row. They got their ass kicked twice against the Mariners. Not that I think the Mariners should win this game, because I don't, but you can't give a hot team heading into the break against an ice-cold team heading into the break plus 150. You just can't do it. So give me the M's. Give me them M's. Let's go. Seattle plus 150. I don't love it. It's just a heat play.
Listen, I like the money. I like the plus 150 on it.
Yeah, if it was even money, I wouldn't take it. But at plus 150, I got to take a stab on it. It's going to be a small play, but I'm taking a stab. I mean, they just beat the shit out of them 2 games in a row, and the Giants are a fucking mess right now. These teams, when they limp into the break, Bill, they don't turn it around. It's like when a team's falling apart before halftime. If they're going to get better, they're going to get better at the third quarter. They're not going to turn it around in the last 3 minutes.
Well, they shouldn't be 174.
No, that line seems a little ridiculous. And it's getting pounded by the public, so we'll be on the other side of the public, which is always helpful. And then I'm going with the Snakes in the next game. Henry on the bump against Senga.
You don't learn. You do not learn.
Oh, Snakes should have won that game.
I mean, how many times have you lost betting against the Mets?
Every time.
I mean, I think you've lost every Mets win you've bet against them. I mean,
every single bet I've ever made against the Mets, I've lost. Yes. Mm-hmm. It's 100%. You're definitely right. They've taken the place of the Orioles, where I just.
What's Alonso today to hit a home run? I mean, the guy's just on fire.
He is locked in. Let me see.
350 on FanDuel. That's not bad.
I just love this Arizona team.
I'm gonna take that. I got to find the best line. But right now FanDuel has 350. So
all right, I'm gonna do a home run in this game too. Give me Corbin Carroll to go yard here, plus 360. Just came back and hit fucking bomb yesterday. Corbin Carroll's a fucking superstar, man.
Somebody on Walker maybe too, because Senga's going to give up a bomb.
Senga's going to, that's why I'm going Corbin Carroll here. I wouldn't hate Walker. Listen, this is a game, if it was Dinger Tuesday, this would be the game that you'd want to fucking target.
I might take Walker too. I think I'm going to take Walker and Alonso.
You take Alvarez and Alonso. I'll take Walker and Carroll. You want Alvarez, right? Alvarez is fucking on fire. Right? No.
Not really. No.
Okay. Well, you do Alonso, I'll do Carroll, and we'll both do Walker.
All right.
That works. All right, Evan. So Alonso plus 350. Carroll plus 360. Make sure these are the best lines. Tell me when you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
And then Walker, Arizona, plus 420. Walker is 450 at PointsBet. 425 for Walker is the best line. Pete Alonso, the best line looks to be. Hold on, what's going on? I'm seeing 400 at DraftKings, Bill. You see that? Is that right?
I'm looking right now. Yeah, 400.
All right, so let's get Alonso at 400. Carroll. I'm seeing 450 for Carroll at DraftKings.
Come on, DraftKings. Carroll 450.
Yeah, all right. So we just jacked those lines up. Those are even better. All right, so bet those at DraftKings. They're almost a full dollar. Walker was what?
425.
425, okay.
That's really crazy. Hold on. So Walker's 425 and the other two guys are higher. Meanwhile, on FanDuel, Walker's 420 and Alonso and Carroll are 350 and 360. So bet them at DraftKings, all those for those to home run. And I think I'm going to do a little play on Carroll 2+ bases, 2 minus 110. So Carroll 2+ bases minus 110. And then I already got the play on the Snakes. And let's see, I think there's one more game, the Dodger game, right? All right, and then the Dodgers-Pittsburgh. What a fucking abomination, dude. I passed out last night. I fell asleep fucking early. And right when the fucking Dodgers scored, I fell asleep. And I remember I was sitting there like holding my eyes open and I just let them close. And I was just going to go to my phone to put the hedge in on Pittsburgh because Dodgers blow every fucking game in the ninth. And I literally, when I woke up, I saw the final score and was like, what the fuck happened? I wanted to kill myself. So anything on the Dodger game here, Bill?
I
Any
do
hits, Freeman, anything?
I do like the Dodgers, but I don't know. I might have something later with a parlay with them, but no Freeman hit yet.
What about what Arias hit?
Arias, I don't know. He's only gotten one hit lately. Really, one hit in the last few games.
Yeah.
And Freeman's been the same also, like one hit all the time.
Yeah, well, they were both.
0-1. When those guys are squeaking, and then Freeman had that. He got the hit yesterday to cash our hit parlay in his first at bat.
You know what looks good right now is Mookie. Mookie's locked in right now. Let me just see. Mookie bet.
Yeah, so he had that. Yeah.
Mookie Freeman is actually, how about this, Bill Rupp? Mookie Betts is the hottest hitter in baseball. Batting 556 over the last 7 days, 10 hits at 18 at bats, 5 doubles, 3 home runs. Let's go with the Mook show here then. Let's go Mookie 2+ bases.
He like I said, Freeman's been keeping his average around 313, 315, getting a hit every game. But just one, like I said yesterday, he cashed our hit parlay on the first hit of the game for himself. After that, he didn't get a hit. He's been getting 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. So,
yeah, I'm going Mookie Betts 2+ bases, -115. Let's do that.
I don't hate that.
He's on fire right now. And I think that's it. That runs us through the whole fucking gamut. Do we have any questions in the chat or anything?
Why is Tommy a Philly hater? He went to
I went to Villanova. It's my favorite basketball team.
Villanova. I went to.
Yeah, Vanilla Nova. There's a lot of fun names with that school. But yeah, I went to Villanova and I lived in Philly for 4 years, and that's exactly why I hate Philly. Because when you live there for 4 years, you'll realize how fucking shitty every part of that city is. You got to remember, I'm coming from your older brother, the New York area. So
it doesn't
Philly like thinks they're New York, but they're ugly and shitty.
And doesn't Healy live down there?
Healy lives down there. Another reason to hate it. Yeah, yeah. So fans are fucking annoying. See, now at least the Philly's winning shit. Over the last 5 or 6 years. When I went there, this was like Philly hadn't won any championship in any sport for like fucking 30 years, but they still ran around talking sports like they were fucking New York. So yeah, I probably don't hate Philly as much now as I did when I was there. But yeah, a lot of some good looking girls there, but not that many. You guys got a pretty ugly city. I'm gonna give you that. Pretty ugly batch of people out there.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I mean, you may not be. It's not everyone. It's just like 85%.
Trump was there. I saw on TikTok. Trump was there.
Trump's ugly too.
And then he goes to Geno's or Pat's to get a cheesesteak. First of all, I'm not a big Philly guy either, but I know that those aren't the places to go for a cheesesteak.
Yeah, no, those are tourist spots. But anyway, we're at 3:11. Let's get out of here. Anything else we need to cover here? Any of the Wimbledon bets coming up, rackets that you like that haven't started yet?
A lot of rain in the future, I heard, Rackets. A lot of rain.
Bro, I don't know.
Every fucking day.
I don't know I don't know why they haven't put in a couple roofs on some more of these stadiums, but if it plays tomorrow, Katerina Siniakova -135 against Licia Tsarenko. It's supposed to go off at 8 a.m., but probably won't go at 8 a.m. I would assume it probably hadn't even been played by the time we have a show on Friday, but who knows?
Rackets, is anyone going to beat Swiatek? I saw her today.
Yeah, on grass, yeah.
She looked great.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She will get beat eventually. She hasn't played.
She's got an easy draw though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She'll make it look easy up until about the quarters, and then you'll see anybody that has a big power game and can go power to the corners. She's going to struggle with because that's what she doesn't do well, and her serve is not very good. So you combine that with basically like a Rybakina, a Sabalenka, a player that can out-hit her on the forehand and then can also kind of return is somebody that can beat her. An Ostapenko can do it. And kind of a little of a preview, I think Ostapenko is the one that actually does take her out, and it'd probably be like +400 when it happens.
Nick the Champ, not only did I graduate high school and college, I went to grad school, my man.
Yeah, that's where most people go when they can't get a job out of college. Evan Hand, final words.
Oh shit!
I didn't go to grad school till 10 years after I graduated.
I was going to go to grad school, but I got a job.
No, I didn't go to grad school till later, until I changed careers.
Rigged.
Well, that's what people do. Rigged. Joey Rackets, final words.
Fuck the Yankees.
Bill Rupp. Retaliation words.
Fuck the Orioles.
Oh,
there we go. No, nothing else could have been said. Guys, get over to 4deepbets.com. Number 4deepbets.com. Promo's still going on. Buy a month. Buy July. Get August free. Get over there now. Now. 4th of July promo still going on right now. For Joey Rackets, Bill Rupp, Evan Hand. We will see you guys on Friday. Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Same bat time. Same bat channel. We will be here. Start following us on all the social media platforms at Stay Cashin Show. Start liking and commenting. How do we give away 15 straight fucking winners on Friday and the fucking Instagram post has 3 comments on it? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Good luck. Stay Cashin, motherfuckers.
Let's go!